Shareef O'Neal, who came in highly touted but missed last year due to physical ailments. A lot to be excited about in Shareef O'Neal, and I'm not just talking about his last name.
Hey, what's good, 10K gang? Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking about Shareef O'Neal. So breaking news, you guys, just a few days ago, Shareef has announced that he will be transferring from UCLA to attend a new school next fall. But this video, I just want to talk about this decision and just explain to you guys what really happened at UCLA. But before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called 10K Wallace Vlogs. I will put both of those links in the description below so you guys can go check it out. Now let's get to the video. So first, let's talk about Shareef O'Neal. So if you guys are not informed, back in September of 2018, Shareef was diagnosed with a heart condition, which led him to have to undergo heart surgery. So right when the UCLA medical staff found out that Shareef O'Neal had to undergo heart surgery, they automatically knew that he was not going to be able to play in the 2018 season, which was his original freshman year. And that's why when you look up his ESPN profile, he's still listed as a freshman, because last year he was listed as a redshirt due to the fact that he had to sit out and recover from his heart surgery. So whatever school Shareef O'Neal decides to commit to next year, he will be listed as a sophomore and still have 2 more years of eligibility to play in college. So I know a lot of people have questions on why Shareef O'Neal is transferring from UCLA. Definitely after sitting out for a full season last year, and when he finally returns this year, he only plays 13 games with this school and he already wants to transfer to a different school. So as you can see, there's something clearly going on, and I just want to explain to you guys why Shareef O'Neal is not feeling UCLA no more. So red flag number 1, UCLA was not Shareef O'Neal's #1 choice. So if you guys are not informed, Shareef originally committed to Arizona, but he had to decommit from that school just because there was huge investigations at that time going around with Arizona's basketball staff and DeAndre Ayton, because there was claims that they paid DeAndre Ayton $100,000 to stay at Arizona. But we all know DeAndre is currently in the NBA. So at that time, there was just so much going on, and Shareef O'Neal was not trying to deal with that. So he had to break away from Arizona, and that's why he ended up going to UCLA. But as you can see, his heart surgery came about, so he had to sit out during his freshman year, and so much has changed at UCLA. And on top of that, I don't think nobody even remembers when Shareef O'Neal decided to commit to UCLA, their head coach was their former coach, Steve Alford. And as you can see right now, their coach is Mick McCronin. So it's just like, honestly, Shareef O'Neal committed to UCLA because he thought that he was going to be playing under a different coach. And now that they have a completely different coach, it's just like Shareef O'Neal was literally lost at UCLA. And that's why he was only averaging 10 minutes per game, 2 points, 3 rebounds, shooting 32 field goal percentage. It's just like Shareef O'Neal wasn't really getting no burn because he didn't build no connection with their new head coach. He built a connection with their old head coach. But their old head coach got fired, so he's just sitting at UCLA like, what should I do now? UCLA clearly is just not a good fit for Shareef O'Neal. I can tell that he already wanted to leave, but he was just trying to fill it out just because he finally returned back on the court this year. So, you know, he was waiting to play. He wanted to play basketball. He wanted to play with his team and everything just because he had to sit out for a full year last year. But honestly, in my opinion, I really feel like Shareef already wanted to leave. It's just this year he was just trying to figure it out if he could see himself staying at UCLA and playing under their new head coach. But as you can see, he's only averaging 10 minutes per game. You know, he ain't getting no burn at all, and we all know Shareef O'Neal is trying to make it to the NBA. So him being on the bench at UCLA is not helping him get to the NBA at all. So right now, the schools that Shareef O'Neal is looking at to transfer next fall is University of Kentucky, LSU, which is his father's former school, Baylor, and Michigan, and many more. So honestly, in my opinion, I really feel like Shareef O'Neal might choose between Kentucky or LSU, or maybe Michigan, because I've been hearing something about him teaming up with Josh Christopher next year, and that would be something crazy. I would love to see that. But honestly, University of Kentucky, LSU, and Michigan are the 3 schools I feel like Shareef O'Neal will choose between. So I want you guys to leave your comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about Shareef O'Neal transferring from UCLA, and also what school would y'all like to see him play for next year. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.